You may be making June harder than it needs to be. Many gardeners treat this month like they have already missed the real planting season, so they either wait too long, sow the wrong crops, or ignore the vegetables that actually love heat. Then by August, the garden looks tired, patchy, and disappointing. But June is not a backup plan. For warm season crops, it can be one of the strongest planting windows of the year because the soil is finally warm, seeds wake up quickly, and summer plants can grow without fighting cold nights. In this video, I'm walking you through 16 crops that are perfect to plant in June. Some are classic summer producers, some are underrated staples, and a few may completely change how you plan your garden. Stay with me until the end because number 12 is one of the most surprising crops on this list, and it can give you both food and something useful for your home. Welcome back to Root Garden Wisdom. If this is your first time here, I am truly glad you found us. This channel is about growing real food in practical, affordable ways without wasting money, space, or energy. If that sounds like the kind of gardening you want more of, subscribe now. And as we go through the list, tell me in the comments which June crop surprised you most. I read every comment. Now let's get planting right here together today. Number 1. Bush beans. If you only have room for one June crop, bush beans deserve a serious spot in your garden. They are fast, simple, productive, and they do not need a trellis, cage, or complicated setup. Once the soil is warm, the seeds usually germinate quickly, often within a week, under good conditions. From planting to harvest, many bush bean varieties take about 50 to 60 days, which means a June sowing can realistically put fresh beans in your kitchen by late July or early August. What makes bush beans so valuable is how beginner-friendly they are. After they sprout, the plants grow into compact bushes that help shade the soil, reduce weed pressure, and stay manageable even in small beds. The one thing they do ask for is steady moisture, especially when flowers begin to appear. That flowering stage is when the plant is setting pods, so dry soil can mean fewer beans later. June is actually ideal because beans hate cold, wet soil. Plant them too early, and the seeds may rot before they ever grow. Plant them in warm June soil. Space them well for airflow. Water consistently, and they can produce in generous waves. For a longer harvest, sow another short row 2 weeks later. Number 2. Cucumbers. Cucumbers are true summer plants. They want heat, sunlight, and soil that feels warm all the way through, which is exactly what June provides. Many gardeners make the mistake of planting them too early when the ground is still cool and then wonder why the seedlings sit there doing almost nothing. Plant them in June, and the difference can be dramatic. Most cucumber varieties can go from seed to harvest in about 55 to 65 days. Give them full sun, steady water, and a trellis or fence, and they will climb quickly while saving valuable garden space. Number 3. Summer squash. Zucchini, yellow squash, and patty pan squash are some of the best crops you can plant in June because they grow with almost shocking speed. One day, you see a small seedling barely lifting itself out of the soil. A short time later, it becomes a wide, leafy plant filling the bed and soaking up sunlight like it was built for summer. For the best results, sow the seeds directly into the garden instead of starting them indoors. Summer squash does not always appreciate having its roots disturbed, and transplant shock can slow the plant down just when you want it to take off. Warm June soil gives the seed exactly what it needs to germinate strongly. Give each plant plenty of room because these are not polite little crops. They spread quickly, produce big leaves, and need space for airflow. Keep the soil evenly moist while the plants establish. Once they start flowering, check them often because young squash can turn into oversized baseball bats almost overnight. Number 4. Sweet corn. Many gardeners think corn has to be planted early in spring, but that is not always true. If your region has a long enough warm season, June can be an excellent time to sow corn. Warm soil helps the seeds germinate faster and gives the young plants a stronger, more even start. The most important rule is to plant corn in blocks, not one long, skinny row. Corn is pollinated by wind, so grouping the plants together improves pollination and helps the ears fill out properly. Give it full sun, rich soil, and consistent water, especially when tassels appear. Number 5. Okra. This crop surprises a lot of gardeners, but okra is one of the smartest things you can plant in June, especially if you live somewhere with real summer heat. Okra does not like cool soil. When planted too early, it often sits there looking weak, slow, and almost frozen in place. That does not always mean the seed is bad. It usually means the timing is wrong. Once June warmth settles in and the soil stays consistently hot, okra changes completely. It begins pushing up sturdy stems, broad leaves, and beautiful flowers that look a lot like hibiscus blooms. Soon after, those flowers become pods, and the plant starts producing steadily. The best part is how long okra keeps going. As long as you harvest the pods while they are young and tender, the plant keeps making more through the hottest part of summer. If okra has disappointed you before, try planting it later. June gives it the heat it was waiting for. Number 6. Southern peas. Southern peas, also known as cow peas or black-eyed peas, deserve far more attention than they get. They are tough, heat-loving, drought-tolerant crops that can handle conditions where many garden vegetables begin to struggle. What makes them especially useful is that they also help improve the soil. Like other legumes, they can fix nitrogen, which means they support the garden while also giving you a harvest. They do not need rich, perfect soil to perform well. Plant them in June, give them warmth and basic care, and they can reward you with a nutritious, reliable crop. Number 7. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes need a long stretch of warm weather, usually around 90 to 120 days, so June is a valuable planting window in many regions. You are not planting regular seeds here. You are planting slips, which are young rooted shoots grown from mature sweet potatoes. Once those slips go into warm soil, they begin spreading vines across the bed while quietly forming tubers underground. They do not demand constant attention, but they do need heat, space, and time. By fall, one planting can give you a surprisingly generous harvest. Even better, cured sweet potatoes store well for months. Number 8. Edamame. Yes, the same green soybeans often served in Japanese restaurants can be grown right in your own garden. Edamame loves warm soil, which makes June a great time to plant it. It is also far more affordable to grow than many people realize. Most varieties take about 75 to 90 days from planting to harvest, so a June sowing can give you plump green pods by late summer or early fall. Harvest them before the pods dry. While they are still bright and full, boil them in salted water and you have a protein-rich snack from your own backyard. Before we move on, if you have learned even one new crop today, take a second to hit the like button. It helps this video reach more gardeners who are trying to make the most of the summer season. And if you enjoy practical growing advice without unnecessary fluff, subscribe to Root Garden Wisdom. We are building a community of smarter, more confident gardeners here. Number 9. Malabar spinach. Regular spinach is not built for real summer heat. Once temperatures rise, it bolts quickly, turns bitter, and stops giving you those tender leaves you wanted. Malabar spinach is different. It is not true spinach, but a tropical climbing vine that actually thrives in hot, humid weather. The leaves are thick, glossy, and slightly succulent, with a mild flavor that works well in stir-fries, soups, and fresh salads. Grow it on a trellis, and it becomes both beautiful and productive. If you miss leafy greens in summer, Malabar spinach can solve that problem. Number 10. Armenian cucumber. This one catches many gardeners off guard because it looks like a cucumber, tastes crisp and refreshing like a cucumber, but botanically, it is actually closer to a muskmelon. The reason it belongs in a June garden is simple. It handles serious summer heat better than many standard cucumber varieties. The skin is thin, the flesh is mild, and the plants can produce heavily once they get moving. When regular cucumbers begin slowing down in July and August, Armenian cucumber often keeps climbing, flowering, and producing. It is an underrated crop worth trying. Number 11. Yard-long beans. These are also called asparagus beans or Chinese long beans, and they are perfect for gardeners who want something productive, dramatic, and heat-tolerant. Unlike bush beans, yard-long beans climb upward, so they are excellent for small spaces if you give them a strong trellis. The pods can grow impressively long, often reaching well over a foot, and the plants keep producing once the summer heat settles in. They usually take around 70 to 80 days, so they are slower than bush beans but worth the wait. Use them in stir-fries, steam them, or harvest them young for the best texture. Number 12. Loofah. Yes, the same loofah many people use as a natural shower sponge actually comes from a plant in the gourd family. Most gardeners never think of it as food, but when harvested young, loofah is completely edible. The texture is tender and the flavor is mild, somewhat similar to zucchini. If you leave it on the vine to mature fully, it transforms into something different. The skin dries, the inside becomes fibrous, and after peeling and removing the seeds, you have a homegrown sponge. Loofah needs a long warm season, often around 90 to 120 days, so June is not the time to delay. Plant it now and give it strong support. Number 13. Sunflowers. Before you say sunflowers are not a real food crop, think about everything they offer. They produce edible seeds, attract pollinators, support the health of nearby plants, and can even act as a natural living trellis for climbing crops like beans. That makes them one of the most useful plants you can add to a June garden. Warm weather helps them grow quickly, build strong stems, and reach impressive heights. If you want more blooms and more seed potential, choose a branching variety instead of a single stem type. Even if you grow them only for beauty, sunflowers make the whole garden feel brighter, more alive, and full of movement. Number 14. Basil. Basil and summer belong together. Cool weather can stunt it, cold nights can damage the leaves, and early planting often leads to weak, disappointing plants. But once June heat arrives, basil can grow fast, lush, and beautifully fragrant. Plant it where it gets plenty of sun, and keep the soil evenly moist without making it soggy. Basil likes consistent watering, but it does not want to sit with wet roots. Many gardeners like planting basil near tomatoes, not only because the two are perfect in the kitchen, but because basil can help support a more balanced garden environment. The key to a productive basil plant is regular harvesting. Do not wait until it becomes tall, woody, and covered in flowers. Pinch off the flower buds as soon as you see them, so the plant keeps focusing on fresh leaves instead of seed production. Harvest from the top, and the plant will branch out. One healthy basil plant can give you fresh flavor all summer long. Number 15. Cantaloupe. Cantaloupes are at their best when the weather stays consistently warm, which is why June can be such a strong time to plant them. These melons love heat, long sunny days, and warm soil. The more sunlight the vines receive, the more natural sugar the fruits can develop. That is what gives a ripe, homegrown cantaloupe that deep, sweet, almost floral flavor you rarely get from the grocery store. Because cantaloupe vines are vigorous, give them room to spread if you are growing them along the ground. They can easily take over a small bed if you underestimate them. If space is limited, you can grow them vertically on a sturdy trellis, but the support has to be strong. As the fruits get heavier, use soft fabric slings, old cloth strips, or mesh bags to hold them so they do not pull themselves off the vine. Water matters most while the vines are growing and fruits are forming, but avoid keeping the soil constantly soggy. Good drainage helps protect the roots. When harvest time comes, look for signs of ripeness. The skin turns more golden, the aroma becomes stronger, and the stem begins to slip away with gentle pressure. A cantaloupe picked at the right moment is not just a little better than store-bought. It can taste like a completely different fruit. Number 16. Moringa. This is the wild card on the list, and if you live in a warm enough climate, it may become one of the fastest growing plants in your garden. Moringa is sometimes called the drumstick tree or the miracle tree because so many parts of the plant are useful. The leaves are rich in nutrients. The young pods can be eaten. And the tree grows with incredible speed once the weather is hot. What makes moringa so exciting for June planting is how quickly it responds to warmth. In the right conditions, it does not just grow slowly in the background. It takes off, producing fresh, tender leaves that can be harvested again and again. You can use those leaves fresh in soups and stews, dry them for storage, grind them into powder, or blend them into drinks. Moringa is not discussed enough in many Western gardening spaces, but in tropical and subtropical regions, it has been valued for generations. If your climate supports it, plant it in June and watch how fast it earns its space. And there you have it, 16 crops that June was practically made for. From dependable classics like bush beans, cucumbers, sweet corn, and basil to overlooked powerhouses like loofah, yard-long beans, Malabar spinach, Armenian cucumber, and moringa, your summer garden has far more potential than most people realize. The secret is not always having more land, more tools, or a bigger budget. The gardeners who get consistent harvests are usually the ones who understand timing. They plant crops when the soil, Sunlight and season are working with them instead of against them. June is one of those moments. It is warm enough for seeds to move fast, long enough for many crops to finish strong, and full of opportunities for gardeners willing to try something new. So choose a few crops from this list, get them into the ground, and let this summer surprise you. If this video helped, hit the like button, share it with a gardener who needs better June ideas, and subscribe to Root Garden Wisdom for more practical growing advice. Before you go, comment below, which crop are you planting first?